Many folks have been wondering, say, well, Edward Waters made multiple applications to the NCAA. That's not true. There have been starts and stops. No, not really. You got to do your due diligence. I believe in making sure that when you step out there, that you're stepping out there in the right way. And so the timeline went like this. In January of this year, I believe it was, we formally applied to the NCAA for transition to the Division II level. Made that application in January after 2 hard years of work. It's a pretty comprehensive application process. And then pursuant to that, the NCAA sent a team to Edward Waters to meet with me, to meet with the administration and athletic staff, to meet with our student athletes, to really assess our readiness from the perspective to moving to the NCAA and the Division II level. And so we were excited but nervous, but came through that process. And then, I believe it was about 2 weeks ago now, the NCAA met and made a decision. And on July 9th of 2021, I was called and notified that Edward Waters University has now been admitted as a member institution to the NCAA.
HBCU game day, and boy, did we hear a lot of exciting news coming out of Duval County, Jacksonville, Florida. Edward Waters College, that we've known for so many years, is now Edward Waters University. And the Edward Waters Tigers have now moved up from the NAIA and now are members of the NCAA Division II, and the Tigers will be part of the SIAC, rejoining after several decades of not competing there. I am here with the man that made it all happen. How are you doing today?
Excited, so excited.
Well, Mr. President, what a great day. It may be raining on the outside, but it's a great day with a lot of great news.
Absolutely. It is just an exhilarating day for our entire campus community. This is something that, we envisioned back in 2018 when I came on as president here at Edward Waters, and there were a lot of folks that thought we were crazy. Said, no, you can't do that. But I was blessed to be able to be partnered with a great team and our athletic director and our athletic staff and dynamic student athletes and just an entire community that really got behind this effort.
I heard you say something that was very key, and a lot of people don't get it all the time. When you're talking about recruiting 17, 18-year-old kids,
we want to move the needle with regard to the athletics program at Edward Waters. This was 90 days in. I said, we're going to make a move because I believe that athletics, again, are the proverbial front door to any college and or university, and particularly historically black colleges and or universities. You fill in the blank of some notable institution, and 9 times out of 10, you're going to hear an outstanding academic program and or band or athletic team. I joke with our provost and our associate provost about the fact that, we have a wonderful business degree program, an outstanding biology program. Our communications program is second to none, and I could go on and on and on. But the average 17 or 18-year-old, many times what they hear about your institution is your football program, your baseball program, your marching band, your basketball programs. These are the things that often excite that demographic of aspirant students. I know it did when I was 17 or 18.
They may not know about the academic programs. How significant is this athletic move?
It's incredibly significant. I talked about the fact that, in my estimation, athletics, particularly at a lot of HBCUs, is the proverbial front door to our institutions. Many of our institutions, of course, we all boast of great, prodigious academic programs, but everyone knows about the Marching 100. Everyone knows about the jukebox. Everyone knows about Grambling football. Everyone knows about, and so when you talk about really wanting to extend the edge and expand the brand of your institution, one of the primary ways that you can do that is through the lens of athletics. And so that was our aim, was really to kind of increase our competitive profile by moving to the NCAA Division II and then joining a historic and significant conference like the SIAC. When I said to them, well, the application to move from the NAIA to the NCAA, just the application itself is $30,000. Just the application. And at that moment, Reverend R.B. Holmes, who's here, that you'll hear from momentarily, said, Mr. President, this is something we need to do. And he made the first initial gift. And at that meeting in October of 2018, the Board of Trustees raised the money right there on the spot for our application. And so again, probably in my naivete, I thought that, well, we've got the money now for this NCAA application, all right? Then there's another large fee that you have to pay to a prospective conference. And so then it was, well, what conference can we get to accept us? Because as a part of the application process, you have to have an existing conference that will invite you to become a part of their conglomerate of schools.
And if you look at the post-George Floyd era, black colleges have found a way to increase their mark, increase their footprint, increase their visibility. Going from Edward Waters College, that, you know, just famous EWC,
right.
Everyone knows that for years and years. It's
right.
etched in our heads. So when
right.
I came in today and saw EWU, I was thrown back and I was like, that's right.
Right.
Talk about that process of moving from Edward Waters College to Edward Waters University.
Well, again, it's just a very exciting time to be at our institution. So 2 weeks ago, we were able to make a historic announcement of our move from Edward Waters College after 155 years to Edward Waters University. And that came as a result of our being approved by our accrediting body, SIAC COC, to offer our first graduate degree program, which is a 100% online master's degree in business administration. And so if you're out there and looking for an opportunity to go to graduate school, come to Edward Waters College or Edward Waters University, www.ewc.edu/MBA. But again, it was just another exhilarating moment for our entire campus community. Again, I've been blessed with a great team, a great provost, a great chief of staff, a great IE vice president, who all contributed, our faculty, who all contributed significantly to, you know, really bringing this aspirant dream to fruition.
And one more thing I'd like to ask you, what message would you have to that student athlete, great student athlete, who's in Jacksonville? Been courted by other SIAC, CIAA, Division II schools. You know, in the past they've had to go there.
Right.
But Jacksonville has a history of phenomenal athletes. If I could embellish a moment, Bob Hayes, we're about to start the Olympics.
That's correct. That's correct.
And it's in Tokyo.
Yes.
In 1964, a Duval athlete lit
correct.
up those Olympics, and that was Bob Hayes
That's
from
correct.
right here,
That's correct.
Jacksonville.
And that legacy extends till today. I tell all of our coaches, I told our athletic director when he got here, I said, listen, all we have to do is own the city, the state of Duval, and own Florida. Right now, like you said, I've got so many student athletes that have to pass or previously would pass by Edward Waters because we weren't playing at the NCAA level. Right. And so what I say to those young persons, whether they be women or men or parents, stay at home. You can get a high quality, affordable education right here at Edward Waters University. And not only that, you can compete at the highest level athletically, at the NCAA level, Division II, in a historic and venerable and progressive HBCU conference, the SIAC. So again, stay home. We want you here. Come to the state of Florida's destination institution of emerging eminence here at Edward Waters University.
And you heard it from the chief. Now Edward Waters University. Now in the NCAA. Now in the SIAC, and now a beautiful stadium for that football team and band to perform in, and growing facilities for all of athletics.
Tiger Pride.
For HBCU Game Day, thanks for joining us.